Hello everybody and welcome to something a little bit different. Different I say. We have done this before. We are checking out Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, I am in love with this game so far. I am really enjoying myself. As you might have seen on my Twitter, I have actually been very positive about this game. Assassin's Creed obviously in the past, especially for a big fan like myself, has been quite a bit disappointing. But getting into Assassin's Creed Origins, where we are in the beautiful Alexandria, which is an amazing looking city. I've really built it very nicely. As you can see in the distance on this side here as well, we can see the pyramids in the distance over there, all the ships on the Nile. It's just very good looking. We're going to check out, well, not all of it, because it's simply too big, but a part of this open world. We are going to travel if we can make it there, because there's many dangers to actually try to not encounter during our travel. We're actually going to try to travel to Memphis, which is another well-known city of Egypt. So we're going to check out the world map here, which as you will see is absolutely massive. This entire part, this part here is Alexandria. Just for the security. There you go. Check it out. Just for the sake of it, this is Alexandria. This is what you're seeing on that map. This is the size of that. It's pretty big. It's pretty damn big. But just take a look at that and then compare it to the simple sheer enormous. See, that is the rest of the map. Look at it. It is honestly ridiculous. It goes all the way down here, and I have to say, you know, let's be honest here, most of it, like over here especially, is desert. So there's a lot of sand and not an awful lot of other things, but it still looks good. And obviously you cannot have cities and water and springs and oases everywhere in Egypt, because that simply is not realistic. So it's very clever, of course, using the sand and the mountains and the rocks to cover up a big part of the land, but it's very vast. It's still pretty awesome, especially when you go to the left here. There's a bit more jungle and mountain and to be explored. It's really good looking. Siwa is actually where we start out eventually, and we've traveled all the way up here to Alexandria. Now we will be going, or at least trying to make there, to Memphis, all the way over there. Now, where in Memphis do we want to be? I have not actually been in Memphis in the game, so that might be quite funny. We want to try and get over there. That is, as you can see, 5,000, almost 6,000 meters away. You know, that is, for game distances, that is ridiculous, because Memphis is only about halfway through the entirety of the map. As you can see, if we were to go to the most southern point of the game, there will be a distance of 11,000 meters. It is absolutely ridiculous how big this map is, and I've really enjoyed myself in there so far. We're going to try to avoid anything story-wise or quest-wise. We just want to get through that point. So, for starters, I think it would be a good idea if we got to the harbor right there, picked up a boat, try to avoid the alligator den lair over there, and sail all the way through what I am assuming is the Nile down here, and try to reach Memphis over water. I haven't thought this out. I probably should have, so it's bad. Now, the HUD is disabled, so that might not come in very handy, because now I do not have a clue where to go. So we might want to check that out, go to the menu, and maybe select the HUD back, at least for a little bit, because now I have no clue where we're supposed to go. And that is quite, yeah, this is better. There you go. It's all the way over there, past the pyramid, which is quite a distance away, as you can see. First of things, we're going to have to get down here without dying, which would be a great start. The question is, how are we going to do that? I don't have a clue. I'm not very familiar with this yet. I've only played about 10 to 12 hours in this game so far. I have literally done almost nothing when it comes to the story. I've just been exploring this map. It took me a couple of hours to just get that straight, to just get this map. Oh, there you go. I can actually jump in there. That would be a good idea. It took me a couple of hours to actually get the entire map covered. About 5 hours. So I'm just going to jump down in this pool, which isn't bad. Temperatures in Egypt pretty hot. So I would suggest you do the same. There you go. Perfect. A little bit wet now, but that's, you know, you can't have it all. So we're just going to go down the stairs here, which is an absolutely beautiful view. If you look at this, there's like these huge stairs that lead down here with the view over Alexandria, which is a city based on Greek mythology and Greek architecture, I believe, because obviously Egypt was a bit of like, there was a Roman Empire, the Greek Empire, and Egypt was itself, so it's all very mixed. Now, to get to the harbor, it would be nice if we got ourselves a ride, and I have a horse. There you go. It's not much, but it's a horse, and it does the job, or at least so, we hope. So we're gonna ignore her call for a Magi or whatever she needs, and we're just gonna try to get to wherever we need to be. I think this will lead us to the harbors at first. Don't step in my way, that would not be the best thing. But you can see the streets of Alexandria are just, you know, breathing life. There's a lot of Roman soldiers there, which I would rather avoid. The game does that sometimes. It does have a small technical issues at times. I've only encountered about 2 big frame rate drops when I had like an entire herd of flamingos that I scared off and they all flew away at the same time. As well as sometimes the game freezing because I have to load in something. It does happen, but not a lot. And so far, it's definitely not ruined my experience with the game whatsoever. So we're going to go down here in the hopes of finding ourselves a boat. Not that big boat. I'm afraid we cannot use that big boat. Can we jump down here? Hell yes we can. Our horse can do almost anything. I think this harbor is protected though by the military, isn't it? I think maybe parts of it. Right. Any boats that are not used that I might want to use. You know, I'll pay you. I won't, but it's an option. But not really. Right. Horse. I'm gonna leave you there. And I'll steal this vegetable boat. It looks like it has vegetables on it at the very least. But I'll take it. That's okay. I think we're going right towards nightfall, which isn't the best. Because obviously you won't see the most of things when it comes to nightfall. We're just going to speed up because that's just game logic. Otherwise it will take us ages to do this. But look at the water. The water, I say this now, and I say this with full conviction. The water in Assassin's Creed Origins is the best looking in-game water you will ever encounter so far. It's like absolutely gorgeous. It's amazing. I love it. It's great. So, we're sailing on this giant river now, or it's more of a lake. I'm going to show you where we are. We've just left Alexandria. We're going to go a little bit to the left here for our side and go through here if we want to get onto this river that will lead us to Memphis. We might get a little bit of a view for the pyramids. I'll try to maybe go in here and just go right here again. Just want to have a little bit of look in on that, or maybe we'll enter Memphis this way if that's even possible. You know, there's plenty of options. For starters though, we're gonna have to go a little bit to the left if we want to go to where we eventually want to go. Try not to collide with other boats, because that will be quite sad. Ruin someone's day as they're fishing, bumping in towards them. That wouldn't be the best. So, how left am I supposed to go? Just want to have a quick look. Pretty left. Okay, so it's over here, definitely. So we'll be fine. I don't want to get lost in here because believe me, it's a big, big world. As I said, it took me about 5 to 6 hours to just uncover the map. That doesn't mean explore, because I haven't explored, well, I think probably like 70% of it, but just uncover it, because once you enter a region, it gets uncovered on the map. The whole viewpoints where you have to like to do the leap of faith and all that is no longer required for you to open up new areas. You can just walk into them and it will uncover. I think I just bumped into a crocodile. I would rather not fight with a crocodile, because crocodiles are some nasty creatures. Yep, there's lots of crocodiles and hippos, which I would rather avoid if you don't mind. It's very dangerous. The wildlife is actually very... Oh, God, there's a lot of them over here. My God. They're actually pretty dangerous. There's that fucking group of hippos there, I think, isn't it? Looks like hippos. Damn right, those are hippos. Nope, nope, no thank you. I would... Oh, God, this is going great, isn't it? I'm sorry about that. We'll make it, though. It's just quite hard with all the crocodiles and hippos and you name it, what else is in these waters. Bunch of flamingos up there. The wildlife... Oh, I just crashed into a bunch of hippos again. Are you kidding me? There's so many of them. It's honestly ridiculous. But yeah, that's what it is. The wildlife is very diverse. It's very cool. And as you can see, it provides for a little minigame. Try not to hit the hippo. Which I've been doing this entire time and failing at it. Quite tremendously, for being honest. But it looks amazing. The wildlife in this game just looks fantastic. There's loads of it. There's loads to be seen. I just want to have a little look. We're still doing pretty decent. I'd say we're still doing pretty okay. So we're just going to have to continue our road down this river. Try not to hit that hippo either. Going towards a little fortress, I think, which is probably not very friendly. So I might as well just avoid that too. See the mountains in the distance over there. There's lots to see in this game. Now, the scenery almost never lets you down. You know, it's really good looking. There's lots to see, lots to do as well. But especially if you're on a little trip like this, there's just simply an awful lot to see. And it's just really, really good looking. Oh God, I'm going to have to go in between these hippos here. Oh, nailed it. Nailed it. Just want to say that I absolutely nailed that. I hope you're all proud of me. So, as we're sailing, continuing our journey down the river. It's nighttime now, a nice little glisten. You can see the effect on the moon, on the water. It's really good looking. was hoping to get a little glimpse of the big pyramids of Giza, but we can't quite get a view on them. I think they should be on the right side, but I think they might be a little bit too far away. If once we enter... Oh, shit. This is not good. There was a rock there. It wasn't even a hippo this time. Can you believe it? We're quite stuck now, so we might want to try to make this turn. I mean, that's okay. This is good enough for me. As you can see, it's quite hectic. It's not... It might be one of the safer routes, but it's definitely not the safest route, which is still pretty damn dangerous. But we're in big open water now again. There's these huge ships everywhere that you can actually try to, you know, enter, board, and steal their, well, whatever they carry, if you can. My boat just got stuck on something. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there you go. No idea what that was, but it's fine. As you can see right there, the pyramids of Giza. Very, very big. I've actually not been in them, so I want to save that. Maybe there's a story part that will allow me to do that. Plus, it's too high a level for me at the moment. Can't quite do it. But at some point, we'll definitely love to. So you could just board these ships, kill the guards, and get whatever's on there, whether it's like products or money or whatever it is. There's a big sort of temple or entrance over here. I'm very curious as to what that is. It's a village that I'm not very familiar with, so I definitely would want to explore that at some point. We're going to go in here if we can. So we're going to take the next on the right side. Let's try not to forget about that, because I probably will if we don't watch out. As you can see, the big pyramids there in the distance. We're getting in a bit of a jungle oasis vibe here, obviously because of the water that's around here. That will make it easy for plants to grow. It's like big pillars, and you can find ruins, and in the water, underwater is like an entire world as well. It's pretty dark down there. You won't see a lot, but there's lots of treasure to be found. It's really cool. So we're gonna go get a hard right in here as we bump into something else again. Probably a rock. Waters aren't the safest way, I swear. It's really dangerous at times. Especially with the ground and rocks and animals, but we'll make it. I mean, I say that. Can we go through whatever it is? There's a big cave over here. The explorer and gamer in me just tells me to go in there, but for the sake of this video, we just want to get to Memphis. So that's not what we are about at the moment. At the right side there, we've got the pyramids quite closely. Our sail is a bit in the way, but that can't ruin the fun for us. We can get a better view with Senu, something like that, the eagle. We'll actually go up and look at this gorgeous view. See, Senu can actually spot animals, as you can see, and what products we can get from them. Memphis is all the way over there. And there you go, the big pyramids. They are absolutely massive. Like, they are huge. And there's Alexandria, where we came from. There's so much to see in this world. It's ridiculous. It's so big. And then the thing that the same distance that we're going to cover is to this side over there as well. To more cities and ruins and pyramids and everything that your heart will desire. The game is huge. And I've loved it so far. Story-wise, I haven't done an awful lot, as I said. So far, it's not special. It's not great. But I have enjoyed it. It's you know, some of the things are quite cliche, but that's okay. You know, the game is it's not perfect, but it's fantastic. I really, really enjoy it though. I think those are bandits or whatever. No, it's just a predator attack. Well, sorry mate, you're gonna have to fence for your own here, because I am on my mission to get to Memphis, and unfortunately, I cannot help you therefore. See all of the birds and the wildlife reacting to us as well. The entire flock of flamingos over there. It's just really cool. The birds over here on the water. It's just, I really, really enjoy it. I really, really do. Get some views up here. Which is also a thing. We have this photo mode. So let's say we want a Bayek, you know, to get a little picture with the pyramids. We can do that now. It still looks a bit odd in the photo mode. I don't quite enjoy that much, but maybe, there you go, it's better now. It takes literally what it sees on the screen, and it wasn't the best. So, let's see. We can take a nice picture here. Maybe we can go up a little bit. That might be cool. And just do something like this, or maybe a bit more. Get those two boats on there as well, and just take the picture. And this will be uploaded, and for some people it will actually be on the map, so you can actually see that. It will also save on my PlayStation, so I have a lot of these screenshots already saved on my PlayStation, because there are some stunning pictures to take in this game. Look at it. I love the look of the water. I can't repeat that enough. It's just gorgeous. It's really, really good looking. As I said, I've actually never been to Memphis, so it's all a surprise for me. I'm gonna have to check the map once or twice though, in order to know where to go. I think we're gonna have to take a... seems a bit small, so I think we're gonna have to take a left turn and try to pass this if we can, and then hopefully go in via that route, because this seems a little bit too small for me to do. So we're just gonna do it this way and try not to bump in against rocks or crocodiles or hippos or flamingos. Flamingos are a danger too in this game. It's quite shallow here, so hopefully that won't give us too much trouble. No, there we go, we've passed it perfectly. Those mountains there are not reachable. That is the edge of the map. We are very close to it, as you have already seen. But some of these mountains that you actually see are reachable, like that one in the distance over there. The map is very vast, very big. You can explore loads of things. It's not as vast as some of the maps, like, so for example, The Witcher. But I think, and I believe, that it might be bigger than The Witcher. Not in total, but like each map on its own. So that might be hard to do as well. And obviously with the deserts, you can find things in the desert, definitely. But obviously it's not as explorable as, say, some of the jungles and the cities that we have. Still quite a distance to Memphis, really. We were getting there, slowly but steadily. We're on the bigger waters again. It's safe now. We were being chased by a hippo, who happily for us gave up. So we are fine for now. Also ships over here. It's very busy. I have to say that there are a lot of ships in this game, especially when you're like on the tower. We did in Alexandria when we started this. You look into the ocean and the waters, you can see an awful lot of ships. It's very, very busy on the waters in Egypt. And there's always a nice scenery to look at. Really, really enjoyed that. I can just look at this game, you know? It's something that I don't even really have to play it. I mean, obviously I do want to, and I will. But there's always something to look at, you know? That's what I say. The first 5 or 6 hours, I just did nothing but, you know, sail and ride on horseback or a camel. I had a camel at the time. And just explore. Just go around, unlocking all of the districts, making sure that I have the entire map unlocked. And just go around and look at all of the sort of things. Memphis, though, I have never been to. I've only unlocked it. And we're getting really, really close now. So I am quite curious about Memphis. It would have been great to arrive there at, like, sunset. Or sunrise, one of the two. It's pretty night, but the game, just like The Witcher, gives you the ability to change the day and night cycle. It's not quite meditating like in The Witcher 3, but it has an awful lot away from the meditating. It looks an awful lot like it. So I'm not sure if we can actually do it on a ship, and I'm willing to try. So if we dismount this boat, I think it actually is becoming daytime, isn't it? It has like a little pink... Yeah, I think it does. Look at that. We've timed this pretty well, haven't we? Haven't at all. This is pure luck. But it doesn't matter. I'm assuming this is where we go in. It's optional. I think we want to go into this big square over there. With stairs over here. Lead us into this big building, which we will try to climb for the ultimate view. So, not quite, but we're getting there. As you can see, Memphis on the side already. Memphis obviously a big name in Egyptian folklore. Have been really curious to see it, so happy to share that experience with you guys. So I think this is the way that where we will have to enter.
I should speak to Pasharemta right away. He's likely at the Great Temple.
We won't do that quite yet, Bayek. I'm happy that you're very eager to do things, but that's not quite what we're here for at the minute. We just want to explore this amazing city and just show the people this world. So as we enter, you can see some of these amazing statues and just how good this place and this game looks. Very promising, that big temple over there as well.
Memphis.
Try not to bump it against this.
It is beautiful.
Definitely.
But it stinks of the battlefield. Or a tomb.
I wouldn't know about that because I don't have a smelling TV, but thanks for telling me about it. So we're gonna get on land again. which I haven't done in a while. Okay, a bit sea legs now. Look at this. The architecture is amazing. This person is probably amazing, even though I don't know him at all. And then hopefully I don't get killed or swooped it. Well, that wasn't very nice. Or get killed or swooped into like a gang war or something. I'm just going to ignore all of the quests, as you will know. I will just try to get up there to finish this video. But look at that. This is amazing. I love it. This is just really, really cool. I'm just, as you can see, it's really busy as well. People are doing their things. People are shouting. People are talking. People are, you know, doing their thing. And there are guards as well that aren't very nice. So we'd rather just avoid them. Seem to be guards there. We try to avoid those as well. We will actually climb this giant statue, if you don't mind. I'll take up your sword, mate. And your beard. And I was hoping to actually get to that building over here. I don't think we can quite make this jump. Ah, we can. Perfect. Let's climb up here to get a good look of what is Memphis. With the big pyramids in the distance. We're going to climb up this building over here as well. Which we can. You can basically climb anything. It's amazing. You don't have to specifically search for these ledges or white chalk or something like that. You can literally just about climb anything. And it's really, really cool. So we're going to get Senu out there. As you can see here, it's an amazing view. We've got the big pyramids in the distance right there. The smaller pyramids as well. They're all here. Those are the big ones. The city of Memphis, which I'm very eager to explore and do more in. And all the way over there, which you can't even see anymore, it's on the other side, is Alexandria, where we came from. But you got a bit of an idea of what this game is like, especially when it comes to the world. There's obviously more to see, more to do, but this game is absolutely phenomenal. I am really, really enjoying it. Its world is just spectacular. You know, if you need more convincing to at least buy this, let alone to explore this world, then I do not know what to give you, because this game... You know, the world is something else. So, with that said, it's time for me to end this video. There will be a review up on my other channel. The link is in the description. Or maybe you've come from that review. That might be possible too. If so, thank you very much. And I hope you subscribe to this channel as well for other gaming videos. But if you haven't seen it or aren't aware yet, I do have another channel where I do reviews and reactions. And there will be a review of this game up there fairly soon. Or maybe even on the day I upload this. I'm not quite sure. But, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy seeing a bit more of the world in Assassin's Creed Origins. It's phenomenal, and I really, really enjoy it. It's really, really cool. So, thank you so much for watching, and then I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.